survived my first ever plane ride with the twins. I can't take full credit because my husband was actually there with me as well, so we survived our first plane ride and it went really, really good. So we decided to take our family vacation in Cabo this summer. It's the first time that we've ever flown internationally with them, well, flown in general with them, and they did pretty good. So the flight there was like 2.5 hours. I think Aza slept for most of that flight. Maxon was up the whole time, but he wasn't fussy or anything until the very end of the flight. He got a poopy diaper and we had to wait for someone to get out of the bathroom to change him, and so he was just a little uncomfortable towards the end, but that was literally it. Everybody around us couldn't have been nicer, trying to like help us with our bags because they saw obviously that our hands were full, but it was a perfect amount of time, I think, to fly with infants. And we did just decide to do lap seats for them, so they didn't have an actual seat, they just were on our lap, because why not? You can take full advantage of flying for free with a kid under 2 years old. But if it was a longer flight, I probably wouldn't recommend it. I would definitely get them a seat, even if they are under 2, if the flight's over 3 hours, because yeah, we were like right at the borderline of it becoming an issue, maybe. Once we were in Cabo, we had an awesome time. The last time that we had the twins at the beach, they were only 2 months old, and then the next time they were like 4 months old. So they really didn't get to like experience the sand at all. And so this year we let them experience the sand. Aza hated it. Maxon loved it, like loved it so much that he was eating it. So we had to stop him from doing that. But overall, it was a really fun, relaxing family vacay. And then on the flight back, you're not gonna believe this, the flight attendant was giving out some ice waters, and so she asked Michael if he wanted an ice water, and he had Maxon on his lap, and I don't know what happened. Actually, it wasn't even Maxon's fault. I think the flight attendant just like didn't like balance the tray properly, so about 8 ice waters spilled all over Maxon, all over Michael. He starts screaming, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is probably the worst thing that can happen right now. So we had to take off his pants, and mind you, I had change of clothes for both of them, but because I really didn't think it through, the change of clothes that I had for Aza were like these little short shorts, and I didn't want her in shorts for the flight. I wanted her in pants. So I gave her Maxon's backup pants. So now all we had left was Aza's hot pink shorts or nothing. So he basically flew home in just his diaper wrapped up in blankets from the airplane. But it was fine. It was not that big of a deal. Michael had wet shorts for the whole flight, but you know, it is what it is. They did good. They survived. And the flight home was even shorter. It was like 2 hours. So Cabo, I would highly recommend it if you've never flown with your kids. It's very doable. And of course, like always, I would love to know what you did this summer, if you got to take a vacation, if you took your kids, if you didn't take your kids, because I'm not gonna lie, Michael and I did Vegas this past weekend without the kids, and that was a whole different type of vacation. But comment below and let me know, and until next time.